And I draw some.
Hey man, one, two, three, fast.
Hello and welcome to season 16. Everybody, the whole IP army, how we doing? I'm excited. You can already see this season is turning into a wonky one. Akron goes into Los Angeles to beat USC. That was 11th ranked USC, so already people there on upset alert as the first kind of Titan falls. Looking at the Heisman Trophy watch list, we have nobody's on the list. No worries there. We are the defending national champs, but as we said in the outline, we've got so many questions, most notably probably our offensive line, as 4 of 5 of those guys have graduated, went off to the NFL. So pretty wild. I don't know what to say, man. Got our handy dandy notebook with all of our recruits, as we'll handle that. It's still very early in the recruiting season, so a lot of things to figure out. Marshall to start the season. We are on the road as well, so we're going into hostile territory. The plan is to not set the tone on the wrong foot, so to speak. Season 16, our 10th season here at UCF, so pretty big deal. If you guys are interested, I'm going to show you right quick the quick overview of our depth chart. At quarterback is Guy Redziniak, but check this out. Alexander Ross, the 5-star number 1 ranked quarterback of last year's class, is tied to be the best quarterback out of all 3. Guy, Bunch, and Ross all rated at 82. But with the success of Jordan Guy last year, he's obviously going to get the nod. Redziniak is going to be the guy kind of groomed, so to speak. But with Ross already better than him on paper, we might be looking there. Another just kind of twist, guys. Another twist right here. IP2. All right. This is a 2-star quarterback. There is really no plan to have Ivory Pass to play at all, but I thought it would be fun to add a little intrigue to our roster here. So you can see he got the red shirt on, 2-star guy. Just basically picked an avatar and we went with it. So at the very bottom of the depth chart, IP2, we'll get him in there in some certain situations. Running back is Townsville. Cisco Mariota are the backups. De La Puente at fullback. Ramsey Sneed. And then Mazza is going to be that outside guy, but we do have Duff in the slot. And then I'm pretty sure, I don't remember who the backup is, but we did move Townsend up into the second slot as a tight end, 92 speed. We will switch these guys out if need be. Left tackle, this is the only returning offensive lineman from last year. That's going to be our left tackle. It's going to be good. That's our blind side. New right guard, 86, 88 for the center. 91 is Grubb. He backed up Jace Darling. From field and right tackle, you can see a lot of high 80s, whereas we were all 90s last year. Left end is going to be Gibbs. He is replacing Hicks, Scotty Hicks. Surratt is on the other side, but we'll have Heller rushing. Toon and Jefferson return. That's what we're looking at right there. Jamichael Heller will be on the end. Omiyale is going to be the new middle linebacker taking over for Tommy Kaufman. And then we have Lynch on the outside. Had some sparing playing time last year, but not a whole lot. He is the best of the bunch so far. Kendricks and the Apostle Paul returning as corners. We got a Wobu in the slot at free safety. Hardwick, he's been here the entire time. Not a whole lot of playing time. That's because he's been sitting behind Quentin Teague. Quentin Teague finally graduated, so Hardwick is in there. And then we've got the Marshall strong safety, the transfer. He's coming in for his second year here. So expect that. He took over for Lacumbo, and then Lacumbo was battling with Roger Stein, if you remember that. Yes, sir, Tracker. How we doing? Alchemist in the house. Coach Stats. Just showing you guys what might be. And you always started off with job security. So it looks like KU and Florida, both in the hot water. We've got Oklahoma State, but that is in conference. So we don't move within conference. So Big 12 right there. Notre Dame at 64%. I would love this one right here. So the ones that we're eyeballing just based on this list is going to be Notre Dame and Florida. Hopefully one of those opens up towards the end of the year. We'll see if we move on. Just checking this out right here. Florida State's on the list, but they're up in the 80s. Virginia would be fun. That would be a rebuild. Hawaii's pretty solid right there. You could see 75 and 33 for Josh Gates. He's the one who took over for us. Who else do we got? We got Penn State, but Penn State's doing quite all right. Ohio State got a new coach this year. All kinds of things. So that's how it's looking, guys. That's how it's looking. We ready for some football? We ready to see what kind of team we have? Marshall, man. All white. All white. White gold. Don't like white gold. Don't like the white gold. We do have like a white. Yeah, this one. That fits better with the black. Went the wrong way with this one, didn't I? Jesus. You got 38 different cleat options. I guess if you want to get real crazy with it. Black or white, that's the ones that I usually go for. Okay, we are officially ready. Let's head into Marshall. 83-93 is the overalls for either team. We should go in there. We should have a great game. But you never know, man.
Welcome
you
to
never know.
West Virginia
Athletic building. Did you see that?
Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall.
Shout out, Drink Alchemy.
Toughest places to play in all of college football. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this
green. Look at that.
Top 10 team goes
it's
into
raining.
A cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country.
Two very different games. The expectations there, Marshall and then LSU.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese
First things first, though. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go take care of business, shall we?
Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So
freshman quarterback got great size at 6'5", 200 pounds. Wonder, is he a true freshman? Is this guy a red shirt? Look how big he is, man. Wow.
He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the
he dropped it. Wearing number 88, that's the number that Randy Moss wore when he was here at Marshall. So big shoes to fill for that guy, huh?
This offense looking at 2nd down.
It is raining. Yeah, we've got the weather affecting us, don't we? Oh, look at. Oh, I thought that was a fumble. I thought it was a fumble, man. Okay. What are we thinking? A cloud, a hard flat. Seam.
3rd and 10, still back.
We got Looker and we got Omiyale as our linebackers in the nickel. Got him. Nice job. Jermichael Heller was a Heisman finalist. Oh my! Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? He was teabagging him. He teabagged him. All right. 3 and out. Pigskin is going to fly heavy. But you know us, man. We've got the running backs, and we're gonna rely on the running game early when it's raining. Try not to do too much, you know. Michael's back there returning kicks for the 2nd year in a row.
So the UCF Knights
there he is.
Have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not
Cisco,
all
right.
They gotta step up
Let's
and make
get
plays
it.
on the field. Keep everybody calm. These guys typically
Did you
do a
see
really
that?
good job.
That's
Yeah,
his
David, and they also
field general must have
set the
developed.
tone for their respective
I should have pulled it.
teams.
I
Regardless
should have
of which
pulled it.
side of the ball they play on, the
I was
teammates
just
look
kind of
towards
amazed.
them
You can
to step
see
up
where
in
your
big games
blitz
like
is
this.
coming from with Jordan Guy here.
They'll give it to the back. And he does a really nice
Okay,
job
let's look
finding
for
open space and making a good
A
game
little
before the
short
stop is
crosser
made.
here. I would love to
Really
have two
important for a
tight
ranked
ends.
team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog
It's
reason
okay.
to believe.
It's
Yes,
okay.
reason to believe, and don't
Ooh,
give the
we got
fans
Townsend.
reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early. Be in
Look
a
at that. We got
business mode
one
mindset.
star on the
Gotta
offensive
start
line as
fast.
opposed to
You
the
gotta have
5
a
we
sense
had
of
last year.
urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes,
Dang.
this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Nice job by
This is a guy
Townsend.
that can find you the hidden yard.
We're really
That
excited
play,
about
he just
Townsend. He
pushes
is
pile
the
to get that
heir
first down.
apparent to the
Knights will
hammer
line it
run
up on
style
first
that
and
we
10.
love so much. We don't really have another option power back wise.
Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches
Okay,
always
here we
harp
go.
about staying ahead of the
They're
chains,
giving
and
us
when
some
you can run
pretty
with
good
that type
run
of
lanes
efficiency
here.
on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Or run looks at
The
least.
give out of the gun.
Oh.
Slammed to the ground.
So
but not
Snead
before he gets
was
the
in
first
the
down.
slot last year.
The
Now
Knights
he's
have
on the
this offense
outside.
rolling.
So keep an eye out for that. Not having a whole lot of luck blocking so far, but hopefully we get better with that.
The run from the shotgun. Pulled down
Linemen,
after a pickup of
you can
4 to the
already tell the
27.
difference from these
That's a really
linemen.
nice play. It's
The
impressive.
run
Once
game is
first
a
down, the
lot
defense
less
thinks you
effective.
might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Red pass, it's complete.
Nice.
Finally run
RPO,
out
a
of bounds,
first
but he has
down.
this offense
Let's
rolling
get it.
with a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Oh, nice move. Beautiful
You
move
get
by
that one
Zach
all the way down
Cisco.
to the 4-yard line before
We
he
like it.
stopped. The Knights
We
will try to
love
punch
it.
it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. He's got it in the
Held
end
on to
zone.
it.
Touchdown, Knights. They draw
He just
first
stood
blood.
there.
That is
That's so
exactly what
crazy.
you want to open the season with a
My
drive
can
like
disappeared.
that.
I just noticed that.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for
He
us
just
in
stood
the
up.
end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up
Very
and make
awkward.
tough catches. And David, what a grab
Nice
right there.
drive. Well
Yeah,
played.
think about
Let's
that.
go,
That's
guys.
trust
We're on the
in your
board
guy, knowing
first.
where he's going to be, knowing
That's
when
what we
he's gonna sit
like,
down, when he's
especially
not,
on the
so being
road
the
here.
same
So,
page. And then
yes,
having
we
a
do
guy
have
that
some
can go
questions.
just when the ball
An
is near
early
him,
drive
he's gonna make the
success.
play,
We
just
are
like he
happy
did
with
right
it.
there for 6
But
points.
we do have a few tests this year. One's going to be LSU. Of course, the Big 12 schedule is
And he takes this from inside the 5.
unrelenting. And then we have the number 2 ranked Clemson Tigers. So we've got some tests in front of us. And then we've got to end the year, the last 2 games of the year against Cincinnati and West Virginia.
This time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the
Oh.
field really, really quick.
There we
They need to
go.
put something together.
Okay, Hardwick finally getting some significant playing time here. Came up to make the tackle. I do like that. I do like it.
Dropping back, it's Blunt.
Oh, there he
Gets
goes.
rid of it. It's complete to the right.
I kind of
And
seen
they
that
knocked
one
him down,
coming.
but he got past the
We
line
tried to
of the game.
backtrack with our
Offense has it
defensive
at the
back there, but no
28 on
dice.
first down.
What are we thinking, Gibbs? Dallas Gibbs is the
Leaves it with the
Damn it.
running back. And
it's
he
the
was
new guy
fortunate
in there.
not to
Dallas
lose
Gibbs
yardage on
was
that
starting
play,
when
able
Scotty
to
Hicks was
wedge it
wearing
back
the
to line
red
of
shirt.
scrimmage.
So he does have some decent experience.
Seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Takes the easy throw in the flat.
Damn.
Makes the tackle. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
We're not liking that.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Oh, great jump on it. Unfortunately, he was able to make the catch.
That last completion sets him
That
up
was
on
kind of cool.
down. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got away.
Okay.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense.
We were
finally
curious.
makes
We
the stop.
don't have near the level of linebackers that we had last year. Did Jordan Guy improve? Very little. Very little.
Now inside
So he
the
moved
20,
up
first and 10
from
the 18.
Well, he moved up to an 82 overall.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to
And I'm pretty sure he was a 79.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw.
Or an 80, something like that. I know he improved a couple during the season.
They'll go to the ground. Got some room.
And he improved to an 81.
Guys, he's already got 44 yards rushing in this game.
And then, so that's a net of one off-season game.
The goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss.
Cordell Jefferson. That's old Curly Jefferson.
The offense, when you get down close to the goal line, you don't want to be going backwards. They can't sustain more negative plays.
Man, what a huge play from this defense. Everything.
The penetration right there is pretty sick.
This situation around, put the offense a little bit behind the 8-ball.
There you go, Jamichael.
We are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Let's just hold him to a field goal. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Ooh, did we see the score for Florida and Oregon? No, it's a
Heading in the opposite
it's a game later in the day, so we'll watch that one.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Can you
Needs to get in the end
smell?
zone on third and goal. He wants it all. Catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Okay.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working.
They tied it up, man. That's
this quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing
a
game
little
getting in the
surprising,
rhythm.
to be honest
Nice
with you.
start for this offense.
He'll try to
But back to work we go.
Splits the uprights. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Diablo, where's Sol Diablo when you need him?
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers.
We should have just left it. We should have left it. But we had to see what Diablo is capable of, you know.
Set for first down. He wants to throw.
Oh, held on to it. Nice job.
A little more space.
Nice job, Ramsey.
Even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's just keep it on the ground. Really no need to throw a wet pigskin.
Give to the back.
Oh!
Good pickup on the ground.
Cisco!
They'll mark him down at the 39.
We didn't know he had it in him. That was a juke button that didn't work out as a juke.
Make him feel you, keep him off balance.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
Nice.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Okay.
The Knights are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw it. Quickly
I
complete.
love that field general
A
ability,
most
man.
efficient
That
pickup
is
of 6 on first
that
down.
is
It's
really
2nd and
nice.
4.
We knew exactly where to go. Wherever those red arrows are, we threw right at it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they make the tackle.
Nice
but
little
he has
run.
plenty for the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
We don't have the same big play ability so far, but we are pretty consistent.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Can't find his man.
You can see we were
Took a
looking
shot trying to
everywhere
deliver that football,
to
and
try
it'll
and
be
find a
second
place
down.
to deliver that, but
Couldn't make the
no
connection
dice.
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It'll be a draw. He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can
It's
they
not a
avoid
wash, you
making
know what
that
I mean?
fourth down decision? Off
Come
the
on.
RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Good tackle there to stop
We got
him short of
Townsend
the
in here.
first down,
Come on.
and now they have to
Snap
make
it,
the call.
Jordan. Catch him off guard, bud.
The give on fourth down. Finally pulled down, but not before
Let's ride.
moving the chains for a first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I gotta
They've
get through the
got
hole,
all kinds
make
of,
the
like,
first down.
stacked
no matter
pass
what, if I gotta run
coverages.
somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
His
Tackle
juke
made, but
is
he's got it first and goal from the
comparable to Dwum for so
First
far.
down,
And the fact he's
physicality
doing
wins
it in the
football
rain,
games.
I'm going to
Being
be
able to run
really
the football
excited
and
to
create
see
balance. And
what he
right
can
here, just
do
choose
on
up
like a
another
dry
first down.
turf
Gives
to
him
where it
another
isn't like
chance to maybe
slowing
continue
him
to run the
down. You know what I mean?
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision.
Townsend.
And he runs it
Let's
in
go,
for the
buddy.
score. Touchdown, UCF. There have been
Let's go.
many
Cisco has
series,
some
novels,
moves. You're damn
movies,
right, man.
long-form
He's
plays
looking good, isn't
that
he?
have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again.
That's what did you hear them talking about how long his drive was? That's what I mean by the big play potential isn't near what we had last year.
They'll
You know,
try to
we're
add
talking
another to
about
their lead.
4 or 5 touchdowns at this point last
And
year.
the PAT gives them
And
a
this is only our
14-7
second
lead.
score, so
We check in with Kevin
defense
Connors.
has to
What's
be a
going
big
on, Kevin?
factor.
Dynamite
And
matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going
some of our
down.
most potent defensive
Clemson is
players
ahead early in
ever
Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor
are all
Lawrence out
gone.
there. This game is a long way from being over.
got him.
They're up by 7 over Colorado. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He breaks a tackle. Works his way
Tracker,
ahead
did
for
you
3 out to the
see
14.
our depth
Man
chart
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
for the quarterback position?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The
There it
pull
is.
and throw off the RPO.
The Apostle.
And a good job in
It looks
coverage
like they
there.
might have
He
switched
stopped it after
sides.
just a few.
Him and Mike.
It helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Dropping back, it's Blunt.
And
got the
threw
back
it
in the
behind
middle.
him, but still made
And
the
they wrap
catch.
him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm and
There we
what
go.
better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting this progression.
2nd down coming up. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're bringing heat. Gets it to
Gotta
the back.
have him. There we go.
That's what you
3rd
expect
down.
from a senior.
Gotta have
Don't
a
give them
big.
any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Do we bring a
Well, he
blitz?
comes
Let's
up
try
with
to
the
bring a
reception,
blitz.
But not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the
Maybe
QB
now
doing
we're
this. I mean, I'm
rethinking
gonna
it
find
with
ways
the
to give him
2-minute
football
warning.
and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle.
I
but
don't know.
like
I don't
trying to
know.
get this
Damn,
guy
we
the
guessed
ball in
wrong.
space.
Yep.
It's caught.
We guessed real
Oh,
wrong.
Look out. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Marshall.
We got smoked.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie
extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Mike wasn't even close,
Now
was he?
they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
All right, let's score before half here. As we do get the ball at half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There we go. There we go. You guys see what I see?
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort
right in front of coach.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
They're trying to give it to us, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, we could get it all in one play, but I kind of want to run this clock out.
The give to the back.
Few moves, few moves.
Foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He's got 69 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Hand off from the shotgun.
Damn. Let's take our first timeout.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40.
Come on, guys.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Oh my gosh, Cisco might be the answer, guys. Might be the answer. Look at him.
Stop the really big play. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to.
Okay.
They'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Little weather there, or?
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
All right, Matt. Big yards, buddy.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Hard running there. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage.
But he has some moves and speed. Yeah, I'm liking what I see out of Cisco so far.
Physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Takes a shot as he lets it go.
What happened?
And it's
illegal touching, I think.
It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
push him out of
penalty.
bounds. I thought I saw that, but we had to take the shot, you know.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There we go. Keep going.
Well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Oh, I thought he broke it. But to turn that into a 1-yard gain is pretty awesome. Pretty damn good.
A little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback checking off. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey.
On the ball?
Nice.
Can we get on the ball?
Catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on 1st down.
I just threw that away.
Nobody open.
No point in throwing that one up.
Bring up 2nd down.
So I thought it'd be a little easier to score here at half, but we're having a little bit of a problem, aren't we?
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
Staying down.
It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. You know, David, this is really what
it was
game
close.
managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation.
Come on, bud.
And I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Fuck.
And he was hit.
We got to go
just as he
get
was
this first
releasing
down,
the
guys.
pass, and
We
it
got
falls
stuff.
to the ground incomplete. Ball is spotted at the 2. They
I'm not
can't get a
kicking it.
first
We're
down
not kicking
without
it.
Getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th
Look
and
at the
short.
splits. Granted, we do have 4 brand new linemen. Hopefully, we can just run straight ahead here.
They'll try it on the ground.
Okay.
He'll be stopped
On the
just
ball.
short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put.
There we go.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Knights.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man.
Yeah.
Late in the half, you want to execute.
That's
and
what I
then
was
punch
worried
it in
about
physically
is
on
with
the ground,
the
take
entire
the lead
offensive
going
line
into half,
graduating
take
is
all the momentum.
pressure.
Nice
Because the
execution of the
reason
drive by that
Jordan Guy
offense.
was so good last year, if you remember, we could wait for plays to develop. We didn't have to scramble like we've already had to. But hopefully it's just butterflies, you know what I mean? Hopefully
Lining up
we're
to tack
still
one more
like
onto
a
that
second
lead.
half team like we were last year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Kick it just a little short of that end zone, make them run it out,
He'll start the return
burn
inside
some
his
valuable
five.
seconds.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be
And
found.
then,
as he
yeah,
stopped
we'll
at
just
the
basically
18.
go
Only
prevent.
7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
No
A
dice.
strong
No
tackle and
dice.
wrap up from
We're
the
going to
junior.
half. We're going to half with the lead.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today.
138
in Huntington.
rushing yards is wild.
And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic.
Oh,
But really, this
that one
game is
hurt.
going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Second half just about ready to go.
They got
and
the good
Marshall will
music
kick
here
it
in
off.
Marshall. Yeah, no way. Nah, way. We're
Not
leaving
going
it.
to risk a return
We're
here.
going to
He'll
leave it.
make the fair catch.
We're going to do it.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more
I was
physical,
looking
they're winning in
upfield.
the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep
That would've been
demoralizing this
crazy.
defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Fires to the big fella.
Oh, that would have
And
been
the
sick.
defense stops him just short
We
of the
like
first down.
Townsend. We like him a lot.
few more chain links to move the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better
Got a
3rd
block.
down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some positive
Damn, what was
yards,
the score
and then
there?
Get the 3rd down, and we can still have a better
No score.
situation
Monday.
now
They're the
because we
night
got rid of
game. They're the
football and
Monday
took
night
the yards
game.
that were there.
He leaves it with his back.
He's going to have 100
And
yards,
a
no doubt.
pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
No
Start with a running game on
doubts.
1st down. Now here they come again.
Come on.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Damn, kind of too
Found enough
fast for
room to get it
Townsend
into
there.
enemy territory there
We
down
coulda
at
went
the
a ways, but-
43-yard line.
And these touch passes,
Dude just
it's so
dragging
hard
ass,
because
didn't know who
there's
to
always
block, I
action
think.
off me, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly got the big first down.
On the move at the 30. And there they go again. Another
Let's
huge
go.
gain on the ground.
15 for 135. Great game.
Execution by
Great
this offense.
game.
The running game coming through perfect fashion, breaks the
That's a
big
way
run,
to just
finishes
solidify
inside the
like
10.
I
And they
deserve
do a
to be
great
here.
job of blocking down
He's
field
waited
with
a
their wide
long
receivers,
time,
too. And all of
man,
a sudden
to be
now
the
this
feature
offense
back,
knocking
and
on the door.
yeah, now we kind of feel bad for 1-4 was amazing, but I think
Now the chance to
Cisco's
pay off
next
that
level
big
running
play
back.
from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UCF!
Another one. So
And
it's
they
pretty
take it
much
in for
Cisco does the
64
work.
points.
Townsville gets the touchdowns.
Man, oh man, what a
That's how it's
day.
working
His
out so
third
far,
touchdown
isn't it?
rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Do you do fantasy football with college players?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Buffalo was able to cap off a close one inside UB Stadium.
2019 against the Hilltoppers that we faced last year. Ellison, what's going on, man?
And remain
Is today
focused
Friday?
on the big picture. The circle of life in college football. Where
Happy
one team moves on
Friday.
feeling like kings,
Damn.
And the other heads home.
My
looking
days,
to
man, my
Hey, Kevin
days.
Connors keeping an eye on everything.
How
all
we
over the
doing?
country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Ooh, got that little,
Finds his man on the left.
got that little
And that
RPO
defense
action.
pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Quick release by the
Nice.
QB.
Going
He
for
makes the
that
stop almost
double
as
A
soon as he
takedown, but
catches it near short
the
of first
action
down.
I think was canceled.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn them. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Back to pass. It's Blunt.
Damn.
Using the back as a receiver
I
on the
jumped
screen.
so high.
And they gave him no chance to
But,
get loose,
he
and they
never really
force a
jumped,
4th
did he?
down. Looks as if we have
So
an injury
far
on
so
that
good.
last play, and we'll take a break to check
Second
him
half
out.
is proving
Marshall
to
will
be
forced to punt.
a strong
This will be
point.
the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that
Ramon.
return at the 42-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now
Damn,
you
I
gotta
should have
protect
thrown
You
it.
can tell they were paying
I was
attention
looking
in
for it.
practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
Dude. Cisco might be the realest.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Finds the tight end. And they'll stop
He
him
just might be.
short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the
Have it.
sticks.
Come on, Jordan.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Knights get enough for the 1st
Townsville's
down.
basically a fullback.
Pound it.
Basically a fullback.
I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, if you're not going to do anything about it, you want to be a great offensive coordinator, keep calling the run.
Oh, that's a
And it
hospital
did
pass.
complete. If you're gonna take
Why
a hit
though?
like that, you might as well
Look, wasn't
hang on
that
to the
guy
ball.
covering his
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted
wide
to go
receiver.
to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical
just
target, but
ran
it was the
right
hit
by
on
him.
the play that forced the incompletion.
After the misfire,
Pacheco.
it's
Sorry
2nd
about that,
down.
buddy.
Out of the gun, the inside.
Okay, they're
handoff,
focusing
looking for a
Cisco.
crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on
Come
the day. But
on.
finally, David, they get
Check.
something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to
Looking to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Somebody had to get down there.
The ball, no chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field.
We did not punt a whole lot last year, did we?
We had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's find some juice.
This is how it's going down.
Inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Having a few issues.
10 from the 29. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the tackler. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Not the high-scoring games that we're used to the past year.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. He'll do it himself.
Oh, the read.
Pick it up. Squeeze it, it's loose. Bounced right
We
back
have never in 16 years I've been able to pick up a fumble.
I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been
Goodness gracious.
Big time break.
We're always the first one there, but we never get it.
He wants to throw.
What is it?
Oh, and he wants to throw. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
I was wondering when my player was stuck in the mud. And the reason is because that's a trick play, and everything's messed up. They'll effectively just stop user control. You can't do it. You can't read that, because I would have been back there. I would have been back there at least putting pressure on the guy, but
see if any drama can be mustered.
They just kind of stopped.
The 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He'll keep it himself.
Got him though. Way to come up and make a tackle.
Before he's brought down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Jeez.
Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Back to throw.
You got the steel trap.
Starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much.
I can't remember.
At the 15.
Man, it didn't take long
getting a fumble, man.
On that play, you see them playing man coverage in the back end.
I know I'm probably exaggerating, but
and the rest of the offense that forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Dallas Gibbs getting his first sack. Played a year, sat out. Basically 2 years he sat out. He was injured the year before.
Empty possessions. They'll go for it
had
on
a
4th down.
torn pec. Missed a lot of playing time.
And pick up the 1st down.
Oh, we got it.
Man is picked off.
Whoa.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not
so the guy that just, here's a great story. The guy that just got the interception used to play at Marshall.
It's 4th down. It's late in the game.
How did I not even realize that?
Take away all the deep stuff.
So he transferred to UCF from Marshall. This guy, Peter Mangum. We always highlight Peter Mangum, transfer from Marshall. Well, he got the pick.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with...
Go!
Hit the afterburners, kid. Delivers the stiff arm.
Hell yeah.
Huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's why we like Townsend.
And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down
So
the
fast.
aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating.
Oh, they
their
had a
own players,
defensive
and I
back
don't
on
hate
him.
the mindset.
Did you see
There's
that
time
little
on the
funky
clock.
leg,
Keep
that little
trying to score.
stanky leg?
That is a highly efficient way to move
Nobody's
the
on
chains,
Duff.
and now they are threatening inside the 40.
I think we need to just run it, though. 3 down linemen.
They go to the ground. Pulled
Just
down
take
after
what we can
picking
get.
up
We don't
5,
wanna-
but they knock that defense back, and
We
they
don't
got
want
it
to
down
be
to the 34.
susceptible.
It's a point in the game.
Ooh,
I
here we
think,
go.
as a coaching staff,
Just be
where you
patient,
really
they'll give you
challenge
something,
your
and this is a
offensive
perfect
line
example.
to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a
Damn.
3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown.
I was
He
wondering
just
why there was
didn't put the
nothing
ball
popping
in.
up.
It'll be 4th down.
I thought for sure that's like the
College football
easiest
plays
catch ever, man.
So much more pass than you used to. The offense stays
Oh, okay,
aggressive,
now.
and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal
All
range.
right,
They got
yeah,
that 3 in their
boy.
back pocket.
Oh, I didn't put enough on it, did I? We
He splits the
did!
uprights and puts 3 on the board.
Yeah!
And that lead grows even bigger.
We only got
That kid just
about,
showed
it
off his
looked like
hammer
about
for a leg.
80%.
50 plus, and he did it with ease.
I don't know about ease. That was by the skin on your teeth. Closer than something about a gnat's ass, I think, is another saying.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and bring it back.
Oh, I guess wrong.
And the coverage
Wobu's
team able
there.
to make the tackle. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thunder
Only
third
4
offense
touchdowns
coming
today.
out. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
I thought he was
down there in
throwing to the
red zone.
receiver
This drive, the QB and receivers
out there.
just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think
Didn't
you
know where
pulled
it
the
was.
positives, Right, we moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Looking for a man. It's Blunt. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
These
Awesome.
are the perfect situations you love.
He's got to
to
have a
be in.
couple sacks
no
now.
passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Come on, Gibbs.
Getting some heat. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Nice.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the 2nd half,
How about this? We don't need anything else from Jordan Guy. So how about we bring in the young buck? How about it? Just hand the ball off. You know what I'm saying?
something happened. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Got some room entered to the goal line.
Hey,
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not
Cisco.
sure you could get much closer,
Cisco's
but it'll be
crazy,
first and
dude.
goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Nice. He's still in the game, so we can just hand this off, get him a score here.
Turning to the
Nope,
running
we
game
can't.
on 1st and goal. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back.
Touchdown Knights!
I had to. All right, I had to.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed.
That's a coach's kid, right?
By their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Dude doesn't have a strong arm. He's got the worst stats on the team, but we'll make him a legend in his own right out here.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out.
That'll be our blowout quarterback.
Houston
you know
is
what I
ahead
mean?
right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by just one over Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
How about that one, Kevin?
Cedric Kane hurt again.
Everything going on elsewhere.
Surprise, surprise.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They're working that left side. Good
Come on,
call,
Mike.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Blunt.
Oh, we got him.
Get to him. Just had to
We
get
didn't get
rid
him.
of that one.
Oh,
Good
he's
job
doing
to
the
fight another
LeBron. Do you
play.
see Wobu?
And now
Oh,
on
Wobu.
2nd down for this offense. They want to just keep throwing it. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He's holding his knee brace leg. Actually, I think it's a lineman. He's got him on both legs, doesn't he?
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Go get him.
He makes the connection. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I wonder who dove randomly.
Pass coverage and bringing the
Because we had him locked up.
6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Feeling some heat.
He
That
knew.
pressure got to
Oh,
him, and
no.
He just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Dude.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this
Making the
young man
most
is
of his
never
opportunity,
going to
isn't he?
forget. His first
That's what I like to see.
interception of the season.
Guys that
Great
we're a
job
little
reading
bit
the
worried
QB's
about,
eyes and
especially a
getting
guy
to the
like
football.
Hardwick, who's been here forever and has never cracked the starting lineup, to come in and just be a contributor.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turns it on in midfield.
Nice.
And how about that?
Get him
What
a
the doctor
Hondo.
always ordered an explosive play to the 40.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
been
be a
great time for
Hondo,
this
right?
defense. Now they gotta get a
92.
stop, and if that's
We're
bringing
close.
more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Oh, come on, Zach.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the
Look
drawing
how
board,
weak his
figure
arm
some
is.
things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Yeesh.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Okay.
After the 3-yard
gotta get
pickup,
like
they come to the
5
line,
here
2nd and 7.
to go over Hondo.
They'll keep it on the ground.
I didn't get it.
A lot of progress made there.
Didn't get it.
Run. The Knights come to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on third down. Let's it go to the end zone.
Boo!
And how about that? That's
We
the
tried.
first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust.
It happens with the young bucks, you know.
First mistake.
Not sure how many more
Put it behind
snaps
you. You've had a great season so far,
IP2
young
is going to get. That's a blemish on the old stat sheet, isn't it?
On first down, here comes this offense.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy where we're at.
Wants to throw. It's Blunt. Fires to the tight end.
6 seconds. What are they going to do? What are they going to do?
And after this play,
Just
the
check it
cake
down?
will be baked.
Let's get a sack.
He's looking for a man on second down.
No sacks? Get a
They're
sack.
trying to get to him. And
Or
the
a
ball falls
hurry.
to the
We'll
ground,
take it.
incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the
Boom.
first week, they get it done.
Yeah,
Great
start to
picture
the
for
season.
Knights
That's what you
News,
want. You
huh?
want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're
Thank
gonna
you for
find
being
things
here,
to work
Tracker.
on
It means a
throughout the
lot, my
season,
friend. I
but
appreciate you
1-0,
checking out
that's where
the
you wanna be.
season
I think
opener,
if you're the
man.
coaching staff of this winning team,
Very
you've
cool.
got to like
LSU's
what
a big
you've
one.
just seen.
Let me
First
know your
game of the
thoughts
year,
whenever
there
you're
was
able to return.
tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think
Beautiful
you're
game.
very
Beautiful game.
positive right now moving.
I think we've got to go through and we might have some visits. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that in the in our off time. 10 more. Let's go. Let's get those attributed. Tactician, right? Okay, so we could finesse move, block shedding, run block, pass block. This is for the, ooh, that's finesse. This is catch and short route. And pursuit play recognition. That's huge. Finesse move, block shedding. That's huge. Is that all? This is catching and jumping. Run block power, run block finesse. Not as much as we... Oh, okay. There's just a delay. A delay in the assignment, if you will. First one, done and dusted. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Garvin, the middle linebacker. I'm not sure we're recruiting him because I have Cheeseman as our middle linebacker recruit. We'll see, though. Michael Heller, nice job, dude. 2 sacks. Maybe he can get himself back up on there, right? Yeah, everybody is accounted for. We'll see if... Yeah, we got 2 guys. That's not very much. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, we could do one of them. Clemson, nice. Pro potential for sure. Okay. And, oh, he's pro potential too. Nice. See if we can't get these guys in. That's a huge game, Clemson. Okay. Home game. What is LSU's uniforms look like? Do they wear purple? They do. So yeah, let's just go standard home opener uniforms. You know what I'm saying? 85 overall for LSU. Big game. I'm excited for it. Let's go. Let's jump right into it. I'm excited. Is it a night game? No.
The bounce
That's
house,
an evening
and
game.
It's easy to
And
see
it's
why
raining
they call
again.
it
Damn,
that.
dude.
Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Okay, yeah, we get a kick.
The Knights will get us
We
underway
get the
with
kick.
opening kickoff.
All white's the first game, all black's the second game. It is so loud here, dude. It is so loud.
On the move from inside his 5.
Got him.
And they'll bring
Oh,
him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So LSU's
wide
offense is
receiver,
gonna be
6'2",
backed up
out of
thanks to that
Louisiana.
lackluster return.
decent speed. Both of our defensive backs are faster than him.
When you have a
Oh,
dude
I
like
don't
this,
expect
you find ways to get him the ball
there to be
over and over again, no matter what the
any
defense
blowing
tries
us
to
out of the
take away.
water.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team them, we're still going to win.
Cordell,
They're going to give him the ball,
motherfucker, dude.
quick
This guy's
passes,
always
they're gonna
hurt.
throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
On second down, just keeps firing.
You better.
In the backfield, it's Gage.
Damn,
Really nice
had
stop
our
there
hands
from
on
the
him. The
senior
wet
leader.
uniforms. That's.
Offenses
I
don't
can't think
like
of anything
being in
else.
situations. They don't like
Couldn't hang
having
on to him, man.
little success
Couldn't
on
hang
first
on
and
to him.
second down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. Makes me really predictable.
He's
So
going to be
let's
hurt the
make sure
rest of
you
the
take
game,
care of the football,
guaranteed.
find those plays
One
you
more
really
time, he's out.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense.
No. Nice.
And he just
3 and
throws it
out to
away.
start
That is
the
not what
game
you're looking for
against
on third
LSU.
Down. Fourth down coming up.
And the
LSU
bounce
will
house.
bring the punt team on the field.
Awesome.
They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block.
Oh.
Found a little running
Damn,
room
that was
on
a
that one. Picked up some
sloppy
nice
ass
blocks
punt, wasn't
before
it?
he's run out of
Here we go.
bounds. The
Ramsey.
Knights offense has its first
He's been
opportunity
featured
of the day.
quite a bit here
As
recently
dynamic
in
as this guy is on the
recent
outside,
games.
Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right. As a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation.
Let's
who likes
go.
to lay people out.
What a
Roaming
beast.
the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
A little thunder. Let's bring the lightning. Let's bring the lightning.
They'll leave it with him.
Oh my gosh, sack is
And excellent
insane.
vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground.
Can we go
at the
RPO?
3-yard
Yeah,
line,
let's
but
do
this
it.
defense is taking some
Let's
punches.
check it. Nope.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and
Oh,
goal. Into the end zone.
he's
he
sick
goes.
with it.
Touchdown, UCF.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
I love it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
That football even sounds wet
Here he comes from inside his
on
own
the
5.
headphones.
He was hoping
Like,
for
usually
something
it sounds
a little
more like a-
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
And this time it sounds like,
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
if that makes sense.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense
Oh, I
out.
thought he
I
was
just
checking
think
it down.
they're too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
LSU quick to the line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside
and
you make
great
plays
counterplay.
Like,
Oh, great
swag,
spin
you have
move.
confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Where you used to be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Let's keep it loud.
Motion trying to get the
Loud as
defense to show
possible.
his hand.
Get in there.
He's going to let one fly.
Damn.
Down the
Oh, he dropped
and
it.
it goes through his hands.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he had an
Hell
explosive
yeah.
play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Is it because
Here
it's
they come on second
soaking
and 10
wet out
from the
here?
47 after the incompletion. He'll pull it on the read.
Yes.
And they're able to shove him to the turf. as
Again,
they stop
another
him for a
huge
short
play
gain.
by
QB
this
decided to
brand
keep
new
it on
free
that one.
safety.
Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it
Come
off,
on.
when to pitch it,
Come on.
and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions. moving
Look,
forward.
got him.
And that is good.
We're playing good
versatility there and
defense.
a
We're
big
playing
hit
a
from the
real
backer
good
in pass
defense.
coverage. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Nobody
and that
there.
pass is intercepted.
There was nobody home
And
but
he's
us.
wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense set on first down.
All right, boys, let's go to work.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing quickly out to the tight end.
So Townsend
Excellent job
is super
working through
fast,
the
more
air.
like
They're finding
receiver
a hole in
fast.
that defense and picking up a first down.
He's not. He hasn't
First
run
set of
over
downs
anybody
after
yet.
the completion. To the air on first down. Coming after it.
Oh my
Incomplete.
gosh.
He had to get rid of it before
Chad,
he wanted to.
good
The
afternoon,
defense
Night
put the heat on.
Kingdom. Hell
Now, a
yeah,
couple of
man.
times
Minecraft
historically,
movie.
The SEC has
Bruh.
reached into the Big 12 during an expansion
I hope it's
era,
good,
and the Big
man. I'm
12 would
a
love to
Jason
land the
Momoa
blow
fan.
on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is.
Let me
some of
know
that
how
with
it
the Big
is.
12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this. to
We're at
show you
home.
that
Energy
we're not
feels
just your,
different,
like,
yeah.
little recruiting system that
It
will
is
farm
really
team,
loud here,
Jesse.
too, like-
we're a real conference that wants to come out and make us.
When we played
I agree,
Marshall,
David. I
I
think the
will
Big 12
admit I was
throughout
a
the
little
years here
flat
recently has done a
as
good job
a
reloading,
dude
bringing
on
in good
YouTube.
quality programs with a lot of talented
I just didn't
football
feel it
players,
right now.
and
I
those
can feel it.
wide-open, up-tempo,
You can feel the difference.
high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense
Boo!
problems.
We're not kicking a
They tried to
57-yarder.
go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Okay, fourth down. Here we go.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
Got him.
Enough for the first.
Got
And
him.
they reacted well to the completion, but
Jack
it was
Black.
too late to keep them from getting the first
Oh,
down.
Jackie.
The Knights have their offense in high gear. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets
Hang
it
on
out
to that,
quickly.
Sneed. Nice job.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved.
If Pacheco
Get him
can
involved
seal,
early. So here they are,
we
just
go
finding
for a
an easy
first down.
completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Told ya. Told ya.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Got a man. It's Townsend.
Damn.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Nice patience by the quarterback.
My day was
working
good, my
against
man.
zone coverage. He was
We had
allowing his
a
receiver
nice
an
day here in the
opportunity
Boston
to
area.
find that
Opening
open
day,
space in the defense,
which was very
before
cool.
pulling
I
the
got to
trigger.
see some fighter jets fly over.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
I don't live too far from Fenway.
Looking to throw it again. Fires to the end zone.
Oh my gosh, I thought we misfired that. Pacheco with the wet hands like a damn frog out there. Nice job, Pacheco. Thank you, Pacheco. He dropped so many touchdowns. Not this time.
This unit looks dialed in.
We threw it a little too far out. He makes the catch though. Wet gloves and everything, man.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Alabama has the lead right now, but this tied crowd is restless.
It's got to be the home field advantage. To be playing better against LSU than we did against Marshall is either the first game jitters or home field advantage. I just don't know.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles.
Our man's got the cowboy collar looking fresh.
Looking for a
gap. Damn, that counter is eating us up.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Tigers are in the hurry up.
Ooh, nope.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides.
We shifted from overload blitz into pass coverage.
To the line with a new set
we paid
of
for it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll off one
the Apostle! Let's go.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
Nice, dude.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
G psychology. Hell yeah, man.
He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Yep. Yep. I hope you get it, man. Oh, you're going to. You already got it locked in. I'm excited for you, dude.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that?
All right, let's go to Cisco. Cisco with the
yeah, and how about
the
that
sweet moves.
You gave him the ball and he delivered the
51 is fast. Ooh, here's a fun little side note. You guys remember Whit Weeks when we were at Southern Miss? He came from LSU. One of our very first transfers we signed.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Bulls his way
Go!
forward. And he picks up enough for the first
Our
down.
running
We'll
backs
see if they get another
might be the
in
best
first
ever.
Quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead.
This pairing
this
of
first quarter as indicated by
Townsend, Cisco might be the best running back combination we've ever had so far.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Trying to pound their way forward.
Couldn't
he
break
picks
it.
up a couple to the 31.
Couldn't shake him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Damn it. We're confused, guys. They don't know what they're doing either.
At the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
Oh, Pacheco, sure. Okay. Always Pacheco, man.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts
Yeah,
it. They will take
buddy.
the penalty.
We got to live
Quarterback
stream
and
your
running back
games
set
in,
up
Big
in the
Jed.
pistol. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's like a
Violence.
with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
We like
Coming to the line of
violence.
scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. They're bringing heat.
Oh my God, Jordan
He'll pull
Guy.
it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he runs all the way to the
That was
5.
awesome. That was
These
so
QBs that can
cool.
scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, and now you got another chance, first and goal.
What are you doing? What did Pacheco doing?
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense.
Oh my gosh. Look at Pacheco, number 80. Wide open for the touchdown. Look, we're already in our throwing motion. Like, yep, that's Pacheco. The dude just takes off sprinting. Oh, he's still going. I don't even know when this clip ends, but he's gone, man. Something happened to Pacheco.
Wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF. That dude's really big. How
Not to tell you, the other team were at their field of court. Okay. Okay.
Play a lot of man coverage in the red zone.
Home games, live stream, right here on the Ivory Path
I don't know
channel.
how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
If you guys remember, Townsend,
And with the extra
the
point,
guy
they're
that
up
just caught the
21-0.
touchdown, was a quarterback, but the guy holding that extra point, Redziniak, was in the same class, and we didn't have room on the roster for two quarterbacks in the same class, so we moved him to tight
He'll
end.
take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop
Stronger
the
and
return
faster.
man. The Bayou
Maybe
Bengals
you
will
should,
run the offense out onto the field.
Skip
They've
the
got
movie and
nothing
hit the
done
gym,
so far,
buddy.
and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering,
I'm
what
just
didn't
kidding.
I say? What didn't I do
I'm
to
just
get my
kidding.
team ready
Okay,
to go? Because we look like
Jermichael's
we're
got to come
sleepwalking
out,
at this
man.
point.
He's got to come out. You can't take these guys just freaking being hurt all day. You know what I mean?
Well, in the first quarter, you just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's second
Okay,
and
so
3.
our best pass rusher sitting on the
Give to
bench.
the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU right back to the line.
Get loud, boys. Get loud.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Ooh, these DNs
He
are
puts a line
slow.
under it down the sideline.
Fuck.
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown LSU. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Sneaky pass. Yeah,
And
dude.
the offense punches it in again.
That
and
was
we call
wild,
his
man.
name Again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think
Did you
this
guys
guy's
see
name
the
will be
depth
called
chart?
a lot more throughout the season. He's
I
that
gotta
good.
show you. So if you look at one of our red shirt quarterbacks, look at this. Look at that. Little 2-star guy. Just in case. He's not going to be any Heisman winner by any means, but we got IP2 on the roster. 16 years in.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass.
All right, Michaels.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Okay.
UCF has it once again. What do
They're
you think about
impressed.
that?
I
This
don't think we're
offense
going to be
has
able
really been
to.
clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No
maybe
doubt.
we will.
Everything their play caller.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's
Underthrew
incomplete.
it.
They were looking for the huge
Big
gain on
old wet
first down.
football, man.
After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snatches it on the right.
Faster.
All kinds of running room. And he'll take it in and house it.
Let's go. Sneed, man, they're breathing down his neck, weren't they?
Got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Ooh, like last second, got rid of that football. Sneed and Ramsey, the other wide receiver, they're roommates right now here at UCF from Orlando. Played together in high school, separated by 1 year.
And the extra point is true. And
won a high school national championship together.
A great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the
high school state championship. Sorry. I don't think high school does the natties. Maybe I could be wrong though. Picking up where we left off. Let's go. I was really kind of worried that our big play potential.
They're down by 21 points.
These guys aren't getting open as quickly as Lane Gibbs was getting open.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football.
So
He's gonna have to be good, really
as the season wears on him, it's going to be interesting to see, especially when we get into the rivalry games.
You're giving up points. So it's
Cincinnati, West Virginia, teams that seem to be able to
score pretty dang quickly.
Oh, they seem to be able to get into the backfield a little easier, you know?
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Not a lot of room.
We only beat West Virginia by 1 last year. And we had to play a perfect football game to do it, 36-35.
There's such big jumpers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that
misfired.
Guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example.
So Diablo, what's going on, my friend? It's going well. We're starting off hot, picking up where we left off.
Looking for a productive play on
so far, so good. How are you doing, my friend?
He'll start this drive firing. And as he throws, and that pass picked off.
Did we jinx it?
Take it back. The 20. He's at the 10.
We got punched right in the face, man.
A great return.
And threw it right to him.
Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
This is the major difference, guys, is their ability with all the new offensive linemen. We don't have that same protection. This is what I was worried about. We got a little cocky there. Got a little cocky, ready to throw the deep ball, and didn't work out for us.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors.
Oh, no.
I think at least a portion
got a
of your
bruised
audience
knee
will have
from
interest in
Jordan
the one
Guy.
that just finished up. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple.
You see that? Number 2? That's our guy, Diablo.
Who will enjoy this win.
I got him back there returning kicks. Red Zania getting his first snaps.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a
Injured
good
Jordan Guy.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Keep it going. Let's go.
Yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Let's ride.
Up tempo for the offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires and picked off. Got some room.
Did you guys see that?
After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard
Our
line.
wide receiver fell down.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Watch Snead. He slips, and we throw it right to him.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Oh my gosh, guys.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an
What
opportunity
happened?
to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse.
I do have a question. Why do the Bo Sox have a gold uniform?
In this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Is that what they wore for opening day?
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down.
Get loud.
Quarterback touch pass on
Quick.
the jet sweep.
I'm liking, this is probably my favorite free
It's so hard for
safety
a
we've ever
defense to
had.
have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Yeah, in this offense, that's what they do. Last week, he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical.
Gotta get loud, boys. Come on.
Line. You're going to feed this guy
Got
the
him.
football. This offense has
I was pushing dive, mashing dive.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down.
No, I sure didn't. I sure didn't. I was kind of a busy day.
What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting
Today
your
before the
quarterback out
stream.
on the perimeter and giving him a run pass option. See if you can get the defense
I
in a
did
bind.
see the Jets fly over
A
though.
lot of points. You've got to go for it here
I
on
got
fourth
that.
down. I'm finding
Got
my
that
best
on
player
video, my
offensively
man.
giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn
We
it
needed
over
that,
on
did we
down.
not?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to
Oh,
run the football.
Jordan's
Great job stacking the box
fucking hurt.
getting the big stop.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And that will be
Jordan's hurt
incomplete, man.
real
That
bad.
would have been a big hitter if they could have done it,
Damn.
but second down coming.
Okay. We got to pull him. Ooh, Mario's up there. Marco, sorry. Thinking Mario B. Damn, I think we got to get
This is going to be
guy
a key
out.
that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways
That
to affect
interception
this quarterback
wasn't
and
really
get pressure on him?
Reginiak's
Because
fault.
they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence.
Damn,
this
go make
passing
a
game.
block, son.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football.
Oh, a
Get
little
them
too
on the
far
ground,
gone.
short
Little too
gains,
far gone.
Set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Misfire.
And they can't make the connection.
Oh, we
Well, the
got hit
quarterback and his
too.
intended target just simply
Damn,
didn't
man.
have the timing there. The ball
Okay.
falls incomplete on 3rd.
Look at
down,
this
so fourth
punt.
down.
The Knights will punt this one away.
Oh my
He'll try to
gosh.
really get into this one. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the
Not a
return
great
man
punt,
is stopped,
guys.
and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
To
All right,
say
guys, so here's the
100% she did
offense
because
back on the field
all
again.
of Boston
Running
is
out of time
talking
here in
about
the
it.
first half, and they do have
They
a
had a
chance to make this
fueling
a
jet
one-possession game.
with
And so you
two
gotta
fighter
locate
jets
your best
beside
players
it.
and get them the
I'll
football on
post the
strong.
video in
Down
Discord
the game. There's
that I
obviously
took.
a lot of football left, David. But on
Actually,
this
let me do
drive,
it right
this
now.
2-minute situation-
So you guys can see in the Discord. Actually, can you post videos in Discord? I remember there was one time back in the day when I used to do league racing on F1. It was like, you cannot do that. You cannot upload videos. You gotta have nitro. Oh yeah, he'll let me do it. Check that out. If you're part of the Ivory Path Discord, you can watch that video. It's in general chat.
Best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Come on.
Fires on the move. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Yeah, and I think the comeback route when you run it against man is so hard to defend.
Luckily, we stopped him on fourth down, or this would be a.
I can't get beat deep. I can't get beat deep, and then all of a sudden he slams on the brakes.
They'd be going for the tie right now.
Really hard route to defend.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer.
That's a down lineman that just smacked him in the top of the head. That wasn't even anybody covering. If he would have just had some awareness and floated that,
you're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more
somebody
than
just
on
picked
now.
him up. Looked like a ghost.
The touchdown. They cut into the lead. You
A
want to
little
get a
Patrick
stop and go into
Swayze
the
action
half,
going on.
Get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback.
There it is. There's that little float. That's what I was talking about, man. Just floated up like that.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off.
Kind of got to take it to the house.
Going up top to get it.
I'm not going to try and put a drive together.
From inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in
What
this
are we
game.
doing?
If yes, be aggressive.
I was trying to snap it, and I was X. And we snapped it and floated it.
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Idiot.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. Each of these two offenses has looked like well.
We're gonna have to look to see if
but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have
Jordan Guy's ready to come back in.
Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator
Rival is playing up in baseball this weekend in Phoenix, starting at 9:30.
Let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
Who's the rival? I don't even know who the Sun Devils, the Wildcats.
LSU ready
The
to boot it away and
old
open
team
the
down the
second
street,
half.
so to speak. In-state rivals.
On the run from inside his own 5.
There's
Really
Diablo right there, by the way.
by the coverage unit to get down there and make.
Yeah, that's what I thought. In-state rivals. Let's go. His risk of injury is high. Damn, I say we keep it on the ground, but we're gonna need.
UCF has it once again.
Gonna need
what
his
do you
arm.
think about that? As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over.
He'll take the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Fucking hell. Okay. We're misfiring like crazy, man.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. They'll try the run.
And if worse comes to worse, we got IP2 waiting in the wings. We'll bring the two-star quarterback in.
Physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Okay. Okay.
The expressway is wide open.
I was hoping to cut that in and have Snead get over there and pick up a block. Didn't work. We actually just took probably 6-7 yards away from ourselves, but gotta try something.
Around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week: get him the ball, let him go to work.
This dude's legit, man.
Thought you had the last wide receiver.
Yeah, definitely did, but we also had Duff on that scene,
The
man.
Knights have it with a 1st and 10.
We definitely had Duff.
To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
To the ground with the back.
Oh, yeah.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front.
All right,
climbing
buddy.
In the 2nd level.
This is
really
all
giving
Duff.
These backs and ball carriers
We're missing that seam. Oh, cut it up.
And he's brought down
Spicy.
after a nice game.
Spicy.
It's
Great
so
little
important
run,
this
man.
offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get
Let's just give it to
outside
let's
and
just give it to
use his
Matt.
speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He pushes it
He
forward.
fell
all the
forward.
way to the
I do like
30-yard
that.
line.
Let's I love to
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal.
I love to go slants, but put the tight end against the
Quarterback checking
grain.
the play.
So we're gonna look Pacheco here. He's already made an amazing catch. Come on, Pacheco.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it.
Nope.
Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Great coverage.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Nice.
Throws it in the end zone.
Suck them in,
Touchdown,
man.
UCF.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks
David
so
Woods
much, you
is,
play so
we don't know
aggressive,
much
and you're
about him.
playing all eyeballs on the run, and a
His
nice
first
sleight of
year
hand by the offense.
being
Bring out
close
the play
enough
action. He hits
to,
his guy right
to
behind
get
where
some
the guys
playing
are
time.
supposed to be. They come up to play the
He's a
run,
senior.
out of
Wow,
position,
okay.
Touchdown for the offense.
Definitely this dude's first ever touchdown catch. First ever catch.
Even though ASU has been Tempe, we have played our baseball games home. The home games in Phoenix, which borders Tempe.
Yes, yes, it does. So, if
And the extra point
if I
pushes
haven't
the
talked
lead
about
to
it, I
14.
used to
And
work
let's check
for the
in with
Milwaukee
Kevin Connors in the
Brewers.
studio. Kevin.
And I was in Maryville, which is borders Phoenix as well. And we would play all over the area for spring training and summer league, where the rookies go. And I spent a lot of time in Goodyear, where the Reds are, the Athletics are. We went to, obviously, Tempe Diablo Stadium,
Kevin, let us know when it goes
for the
And good
Angels.
work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
What's another one that's around there? We were obviously, like I said, in Maryville. Goodyear had it. Tempe had
Using
it.
his legs, it's
Uh-oh.
Gage.
Uh-oh.
Makes
But
the
I
tackle at the 32,
I
but they would
frequented
back
that
up
entire
inside their
area.
20,
We would
and they
love
pick up
to
15.
go out in Tempe.
LSU quick to the line.
You know why. Sol Diablo, you know why.
They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw.
Come on, boys. Get him.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gage. He's out of bounds.
Not a whole lot of tackle effort. 1-4. Come on now.
Here comes the hurry up.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Got him.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense in hurry-up mode. Leaves it with the back.
Come
Can't
on.
get him to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple
Get loud,
possessions.
guys.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Yeah. Omiale coming up.
Stop him just short of the
okay.
stick. It'll bring up a decision on
So he
4th
did
down.
make the catch.
LSU
I
will
thought
bring
we
the punt team
busted
on the
it
field.
loose. Don't touch him, motherfucker. That guy was going in there to smash the punter, I think.
No chance as the ball sails out of
Nah,
bounds.
we can't afford that right now.
The UCF offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much
All
need
right,
to throw it
Red
around on
Zaniak,
that
he's
last
got an
drive for the
opportunity right
touchdown,
here, doesn't he?
Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to.
He wants to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Really
He ain't
nice
got the
play by
arm,
the
does he?
defender, being in a good
Big old
position
field general
for that
ain't got the
deep ball
arm.
down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up
Get
over
the
top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing
fuck out
tipped
the
to another
way.
defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Ooh, read
This is the
option.
type of play that
Not
can
a
give the
great
offense momentum.
play call
3rd
for
and
a
short
field
from
general
inside the
quarterback.
20. Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Finds his tight end.
Come on, Pacheco.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Man, we
The
do
Knights come
not
to the
have
line
the
with a
same
fresh set of downs.
big playability. The wide
Quarterback
receivers
changing the
are,
plays at the line.
they are having a hard time.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
Yikes.
Makes the grab. He is
Luckily,
tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
that linebacker had no clue. We just threw over his head.
In there. The Knights are flying down the field.
But the reason we are so potent last year is Lane Gibbs had Platinum Press Pro. Press Pro is your ability to beat the press. So that's why we threw almost every time there's press coverage. Because nobody's stopping him.
Here's the handoff.
Nobody.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard
Set
on
the
that
school
one.
record.
And a great job by the linebacker.
Damn, I think we'd have to look. He probably set the conference record too.
Diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Wants to throw on 2nd down.
Threw it
He's
behind
got
him.
his man.
Red Zaniak
They
is
make the
not
stop
as
after the
accurate
catch, and
as
still some work
I
to do to pick up that
would
1st down.
wish for him to be.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
We got some backups in there, don't we?
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Trying to beat the DB.
Oh, he dropped it.
And they
Please,
can't make
man.
the connection, and 3/4 are in the book.
Overthrew that one.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty
Gotta give it back.
sizable comeback to win this one. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He
Nice.
gets it
Great
out to
tackle.
the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the
We got to
field.
stay loud. What's
They
our
just
crowd
couldn't
doing?
quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks. and
Dylan
establishing
Marsh,
this run.
new subscriber. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome to the IP Army. Welcome to our dynasty. Love to have you, my friend.
Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. LSU right back to the line.
We gotta stay heated, man. Look at that. Finally, the stadium
On third
pulse.
and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it
I
out to
love
the
that our free
27-yard
safety
line.
is
you
moving
got the first
down
running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad
and
news is
actually
you're
like
down by quite a bit here in the fourth
challenging
quarter, and
runners. This is
2,
something
3,
that
4-yard gains
typically
aren't
we've
gonna
never
get it
had.
done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the
Damn.
game.
Got his man
Our
quick.
free safety has kind of been a
Defensively,
sore
this
spot.
is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Damn. Okay.
And they'll get
We
it
must
to
be
the
tired. You know what we
39-yard
should do?
line, and
Sorry to break up this the flow right here, but I need to bring back. Let's get Stingley out, and Heller, I think, yeah, he's back. He was banged up, but here he is. He's ready to go.
They've already
I
converted
know
a
he is.
couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39.
Yo, Chad, man, thanks so much for hanging out while you were here.
What a snag by the defense.
I appreciate you. That one was for you. Have a great time at the movie. Tell Jason Momoa I said what's up. And we'll see you for the next one, brother.
When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs
Second
back
interception of the year
pass.
for Mangum.
That's what happened. Great
The
job
Marshall
understanding
transfer.
They're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work.
All right, let's just go to work on this clock, I think. Yeah!
I think it goes
Or
back to
not.
the playmakers.
Open runway ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, that's called
We
paying
might
off
not
good field
need
position.
amazing
You've got the
quarterback
lead here
play
late
this
in the
year.
game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent.
2 consecutive weeks of 100-yard rushers. Let's see where Jordan Guy's at. He's still a little banged up, isn't he? Let's just leave in. Let's
And
leave
on your
Cam
very
in the
first
game.
play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
From the gun, they'll try
Come
to
on,
impose
Zach's
their
having a
running
little
game. Blast
issue.
his way ahead,
In this
but
game,
not
can a
much
player
room
get
to
better
pick up a
composure?
one
They
to
get
the
older in the
24.
same system
This
over
part
the
of
years.
game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive
Yes.
coordinator knows they want to keep running the football.
That
So
is
he's going
correct.
back, he's looking at his playlist. and
This
he's saying,
game is so
which
awesome.
runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Composure, obviously ability. Like you can start with
Quick strike
like
complete.
relatively low
He
abilities,
almost
but by
picked
the
up
time,
first
that's why
down
I'm
on
always
that one,
like,
but he'll be just a
dude,
little
this
bit short.
3-star ended
I
up
love an
being one
offense
of
that
the
wants to
best
stay
players
aggressive, even when you've got the lead
that
right
we've
in a game
ever
like
had.
this
And
one.
that
You
was
still
Tommy
try to find
Kaufman,
your
who I'm referring
playmakers,
to if you've been
get them
following the
ball in
series.
space, and that is exactly what this offense
But
is
yes,
doing.
they improve, and it's very, every player feels different. And that's what I love about this game.
Bully ball on 3rd and short.
There's no two
Tackle was
quarterbacks.
made
Like
after the
Matt
first down.
Hatchett
Well, the
had a
defense
very
didn't
unique
blitz, they didn't
feel.
have
So did
everybody in
Derek
gaps,
Knoll.
and the offensive line took
It was
advantage
really
of the point
hard
of
for us to
attack, getting
figure
some
out
push, opening
Costello
up a
and
hole,
Volk.
the offense
But
ripping off a
now,
nice
like
run there.
Jordan Guy,
The
we are
Knights are
very
moving
comfortable with
quickly
him.
down
We're
the
struggling a little bit right here with Red Zaniak. We just got to figure out what his sweet spot is. You know what I mean? The running backs
Trying
are
to move
crazy
them on the
different.
counter.
Zach Sisk,
He is
look at this.
smashing people. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard
Point in
line.
case. They
What a
have
run
different,
there.
like, if you guys
I think you have
remember
to like what
Ben
you see if
Costello,
you're the
not
coaching
Lee
staff here.
Costello.
Your
Ben
offense is
Costello
on the
was a
field,
running
and it
back.
looks like you got a pretty good drive going,
And
but
he
you're
was
just gonna try and
super
keep this
shifty.
thing marching,
Like,
keep
we
the
could
clock
escape
ticking.
some of the
You got a really
craziest
nice
things, and the
lead here
closest
late.
thing we've
Just
seen
wanna
to that
find
is
ways
Zach
to keep
Sisko,
the chains
and he
moving.
feels
They're
so
doing it.
much different. Like, it's so wild. They did such a great job.
A first
These
down
players
run in the
feel
red
like
zone.
individuals,
he
and that's
takes
why I
it in for
remember
the
them.
score. Touchdown,
It's like
Knights.
very easy to remember
Offense gets the job
specific
done.
guys.
Again, you want
Like
to
Darren
build that
Corbin
push
was a
as we
tight
get
end.
deeper into
He's
the
a
second
taller
half.
tight end.
Man, it
We
makes
knew
it
we
easy,
could
doesn't
throw
it?
it
You
up
start
to him,
getting
and
up
he'd
by a
always
couple
make the catch.
possessions, making the offense very
Lane
difficult
Gibbs
on the
and
other side. Great job by the offense.
Hussein could explode off the ball and like beat press coverage. Now we're having to learn like what these guys are good at that we have now. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Nice.
And the returner
Team tackles, gang tackles.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
I want to get him
One of
loud.
the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just
Come on,
forget
Curly.
that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I
The
think if you get
crowd's
the
really
running
not
game
into it
going
because
here,
they
also
know
give
they're
him some easy
cold,
throws.
they're wet.
Lofts one
game.
high and deep.
Ah,
Pulls it in on the right.
pretty much over.
And they were looking for a
You know,
chunk play,
barring a
and
miracle.
they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
We have seen crazier
I'll give
things
this
here,
offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them.
but
They're obviously trailing
I'm
by
trying
a
to
big
get the
amount in this
crowd
game. They
louder,
haven't
and
had
they
a
are
lot of
not
success,
responding.
But they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Nice.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but
Dallas
down he
Gibbs.
goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
I hope he's not
And
done
they finally
for
get their
another
first sack
2
of the day.
years
And
like
one
he
of the things
was.
coaches point to every week. How many times are you affecting the quarterback?
2 years
Last week,
ago.
they got 3 sacks. They
He's
gotta
actually a
continue to put
freshman
more
and
more
tore his
pressure on the
back.
quarterback to play
And then he
better defense.
played a little bit
They
last
gave up the
year,
sack on first down. Now it's second
and
and
now
11.
he's supposed to be starting,
He's
but
looking to throw.
he's having a rough time, dude.
How about that play to get a hand in there? and
Tough
force the
rank. Quarter gets
incompletion?
banged up.
At
Yes.
this point of the game,
The
in the
running
fourth
backs.
quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions.
Yeah,
here
I
because
mean, it's
now,
still
trailing
like
by
a
this
small
much, the
sample
defense is
size, but
expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra
these
defense
running
on the
backs
field
seem to
help them out
be.
in coverage.
We got to see how they are in the dry, right?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Ooh,
Receiver
fourth and
looks it
inches.
in, it's complete. He
But
gets it. Oh, so
this might
close to the
be
first down
the
marker,
year
but I
of the
think
running
he's
back.
gonna be a touch short.
It's like Chinese
On fourth
lunar
down,
years,
looking
right?
to pass.
Nice,
And they
nice play.
finally make the tackle, but this will be a
The
pretty
year of the
easy
dragon.
conversion for this offense.
This will be the year of the running
and the
backs.
Tigers want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Oh, go get him.
Using his feet to buy time. He scrambled
Embarrassing.
forward and got a few
Paul
and
the
turned that
Apostle
into
just
a
got
positive
ran
play.
over by a
It'll be
quarterback.
second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
The
He wants
most
to throw here
punishing
on second
quarterback
down.
I've ever seen.
They'll mark him down
running
at
the
two.
football.
Excellent execution
Jeremiah
on that throwing
Masoli.
catch. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here.
Anybody know where
2 minutes
Jeremiah
now
Masoli
left in
played?
this one, and time is running
Two
short
schools.
if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And he can't
Hit him
find
right
his
in the
man as he
chest.
was trying
Wow.
to pay off this red zone opportunity.
There's a
And this is
lot
just one
more
of those
drops
days,
since
man,
the
where
last
everything has
update.
gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm.
I don't
They
hate
haven't-
it.
They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like. but
Nice.
Hopefully you can learn from it and do better next game.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Yo, what are you doing?
Looking to throw on third and goal. And it's
Doesn't
a
matter.
touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Caught the defense offside. That penalty obviously will be declined, and the touchdown stands.
Yeah.
He'll try to tack on one more.
They definitely are going to go for the onside kick. I don't think there's any question here.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia Tech is currently
Oh.
up big right now in a game they'll be talking
This guy
about
right
in the
here was
ATL
originally a
for some
running
time.
back. Fun fact, moved him over to strong
UCF
safety
has it
because he
once
had
again.
kind of
What do
a
you think
dual
about
ability.
that? Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over.
Just treating it like a run. Very quick passes.
The pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or they just run this clock and say, all right,
okay, we can actually run this one. It's in press coverage with no safety help, so I immediately want to throw it.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back.
On third down, we will have a look. Yeah, like this right here. Check this out. So this quarterback, Townsend, he has 92 speed. We're gonna keep
making adjustments with his receivers.
Former quarterback turned tight end. See if we can get it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Nice. Great play.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there.
52-yarder. Let's fucking try it. In the wet.
Cap off this drive
Why
with
not?
A field goal.
Be a hero, dude.
Make this and turn it into a 3-score game. They'll have this one all but locked up.
Missed it. Had the freaking power though, didn't we?
Missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a three-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
42, LSU, 28.
Add the power for it.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Ooh.
Using the quick game. Looks as if we have an injury
dude, we got
on
so
that
many
last
people
play, and we'll take a break to check
getting
him
banged
out.
up here.
After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw.
Got him. Nice job.
We're able to wreak some havoc and get the
Only
sack.
a sophomore, already at 93 overall. Heisman watch list last year. His counterpart, Scotty Hicks,
Wants to pass.
won the Heisman.
Fires to the right.
Dude, this comeback route has been,
And a big
we
gain there. He's
cannot
knocked down immediately at the 45.
figure it out.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's going to pass. Fires it incomplete.
Dude.
After the misfire now on second
If
down.
it wasn't a close game, I'd put our backups in.
He's looking to throw.
Nope, no, it's not.
Intercepted.
Let's go. This dude's insane.
He's at the 30. The 10.
This dude's
Touchdown,
crazy.
UCF.
3 interceptions. We've only
Coming
played
up
2
with a
games.
play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
We didn't really have a need when he was on the transfer list coming out of Marshall. We didn't really. We had Roger Stein. We had Lacumbo, the guy who recovered the onside. I don't know, man. I just had a feeling. We took him first transfer. We took in a long time, and he's turned out to be probably the best strong safety we've ever had. Name a strong safety that has played better through 2 games than Peter Mangum in our 16 years. You're damn right that's game. Motherfucker. I just accidentally called a fake field goal. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to call timeout.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
I called a rollout pass. I'm glad I noticed it. If I would have rolled out and had no idea. Usually I just let the controller sit on the desk and I snap, push the button. Oh, that would have been weird if we were rolling out all of a sudden.
Defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh!
He was hoping for something a
So,
little more dynamic.
LSU did provide
LSU will dive into
a bit stiffer of a challenge than Marshall.
Feel great about out in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try
2-0 to start the year. The repeat is on. Our very first chance to. This will be our very first repeat if we can do it and go back to back.
There's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session.
We've got 2 national championships through 16 years.
To figure it out, figure out what your offense
Looking for our third and our first back-to-back.
Third down play.
We'll see though. A lot of season left.
And that is his 5th interception. A nightmare he is not waking
Let's
up
go.
from. And they'll drag him down after a good return
5
on the
interceptions is pretty
The offense
crazy.
calls a timeout
That's
to
a
stop
pretty
the clock.
crazy game. Let's get the heck out of here, shall we?
Running out the clock seems to be a mere
Great game from
formality here as they
Townsend.
are ready to snap it in victory formation.
I think Jordan Guy
When we
threw
get to
3
the offseason
touchdowns
and they
before
start
he
having
got hurt.
coaching clinics, they're
I
going to
think.
roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing
The
the
new
football,
kicker, it's tough.
the intermediate
It's
passing
tough.
game,
I
RPOs, the
was
run game.
automatic in
This was just
14.
clinical offensive football.
And
Yeah,
offenses
as
that
long
evolve
as
so much, they can do so
we
many
were
different
within range,
things,
I was
and they know how
automatic.
to use their playmakers, get speed and
I have
space,
missed a
make those
significant
big
amount of
plays.
kicks
So
on
that's
this
why
game.
offenses are ahead of defenses in this game.
I do
It's
like
no
that.
different.
It makes it
That's gonna
so
do it
much
for us.
more
For
difficult.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire
I
broadcast
appreciate
team.
that. You've got to be on point. You can actually feel the pressure of being a kicker on this game, and that's a very cool feeling. It's very frustrating. We could have went to the national championship with Hawaii, but if you guys remember, 2 times I missed a field goal to send us to the next round, and one of those was against Tulane to go to the national championship. Pretty crazy. Ooh, Hemp Hill. Is Hemp Hill on our list? No, we got Weeks and we got Sammy are the linebackers. Peter Mangum, you're damn right he is. Nice job. He earned it. 2 years at Marshall, 3 years at Marshall, actually, because he was a red shirt. 2 years with us. We love that. Iowa State coming up. That's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to post that here within the next 5 minutes or so and let you guys know what time we go stream. Usually it's around midday. That's when the YouTube says that the most viewers are on and engaged. So that's how I schedule our streams. I'll post that in the next 5 minutes. We're also going to go Sunday. We're going to go Monday, and we're going to go Tuesday. That's going to be 5 days, which is 10 games. Then we have a week-long break because my sister is getting married. I will be away. When we come back from that week-long break, we've got West Virginia, Cincinnati. Those are going to be insane games. I'm going to be rusty. So it's not the smartest thing we've ever done. I won't have been playing for a week. And plus, they're 2 very tough teams. And then hopefully we have a Big 12 championship and we can launch into the college football playoffs again. But this has all of the necessary ingredients to be an upsetting season. So there is that. This is not automatic. I'm not sure. Like we're not expecting to win a national championship here. We're going to try our ass off for it, but there is a ton of obstacles in our way. Anyways, we'll see how it unfolds. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Soul Diablo in the house. Thanks for hanging out. Chad Ellison, Humble Tracker. We saw Alchemist up there. Thank you guys so much. You're the reason this shit's so fun. No doubt about it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and doing the damn thing. 2-0 right here. In this universe, UCF is it. We got Iowa State coming up there, 1-1. We're going to launch Big 12 play. We're doing that tomorrow. Thanks for hanging, boys. Peace.